Hi guys, Scatlink here. Welcome to my modding showcasing sub-series, Hats Off to You, a series of which we try out community-created hats, costumes, functions, singular levels, full chapters, or time rifts created by the Hat in Time fan community via the Steam Workshop. This will also include any challenge roads of which will have their own video dedicated to earning ourselves a trophy, of which would otherwise be permanently missed. Me being silly on outroing how I did, the reason being is because I thought we were done. I completely forgot that this menu existed, even though I had to navigate past it, because I was too busy trying to, you know, discuss the fact that we had that wall problem and I had to record it another day. And then, you know, there's Act Select, and there's quite a lot in here. So, thank you, Crim, for alerting me that it's actually a multi-timepiece level, because I didn't clock the fact that I had to go through an Act Select menu. I thought it was literally just a paywall to get into the level in the first place, because it was pretty funny. But it's 150 ponds. I mean, this uses up my money. I was saying in the latest challenge road that there should be more things that actually cost ponds, because I've got 21 grand. And I need to use them, so thank you, Crim. So, sun is shining in the sky. This is going to be perplexing. Whoa, it's a sandcastle. So the sandcastle, the Castle of Crim, is actually used. So we're going to explore that today. But I've decided to change it up a little bit today to once again make up for my snafu, for a little bit of visual flair. So let's go to the sandcastle maze, with its own unique thumbnail once again, which Crim actually showed me this thumbnail, so I don't need to show that off. Oh, hello. Timmy and a Starish Girl having a meal. Interesting. We're focusing on the sandcastle. Oh, we actually start in the town facing. And yes, I decided to be Bo Kid for this. Because not only does this costume work very well for Bo Kid, but would you believe that this is actually the hat that goes with this dress? And it didn't appear in my inventory despite the dress appearing in my inventory when I installed it while the game was running. For some reason, until I closed down the game, the hat decided to show up. It's a Hat Flairs, so that's all you need to know about that. So unfortunately, I'm not going to see it too much, so it doesn't matter. Staying with the decoration dash sprint hat for now. But I do want to head in... Is it this direction? Where the party was at? Yeah, it is. And because my badges have changed again, let me just pop this on real quick. Aha! It's a good thing that Bo Kid doesn't actually show up, like, for the cutscenes or as an NPC in this level, so I can actually play as her, so she gets to hang about as well. I can't talk to you guys, you're just eating. That's fair enough. It's funny how they're hanging out. Can I talk to DJ Groovers again? Nope, we've already done that quest. Okay, fair enough. Let's just... Well, maybe the Snatcher will have something to say. I mean, this is a different act, so things have changed, so... We have no idea. So I'm going to head over this way. And unfortunately, I'm still having that glitch with this particular side of the building. So we're not going to look at that too much. Again, Crim, I'm sorry. I don't know what's causing that. But everything else works fine. And I have verified files. Yeah, this has been a bit of a mess. But what else is new? I can't talk to him. Well, I'm pressing B, but it's not triggering. So the prompt is here. But there's no dialogue to trigger while pressing B. I am mashing the B button right now. Okay, he has nothing to say. Fair enough, I guess. Just thought I'd cut that bit out. Because of obvious reasons. Let's go through the sandcastle again, which actually has stuff loaded in, I guess. I mean, it would probably been nice to have like a couple of hidden NPCs in here. In case if, you know, you went in here before you were supposed to. And he's like, ah, you found me. But unfortunately, there's nothing here. Or maybe like a rift token or something, because I've pretty much cleared this entire area out, and by that I mean I just went through the whole area and there was nothing to do. Actually, there's a turn there. Probably also a good thing that I put on the scooter, to be fair, because this is going to make getting around a little bit faster, because it's pretty wide. So I'm guessing the timepiece is just hidden around somewhere around here. Around the Castle of Crim, TM. It's been a bit of a coin of phrase in the Discord. Nope, that's a dead end. No, these are just rooms that lead nowhere. corridor here, maybe? No, these are all dead ends. So coming down here was a waste. So I'm just gonna cut back to the beginning because that's basically where we were. Actually, no, hang on. No, that's a dead end as well. Okay, I'm gonna just cut back to the beginning of the place here, like I did before. Alright, I've made my way back to the entrance, so let's go straight forward this time. Let's see where we go from here. This just loops me back. No, this is a swirly. This is going to end in it. Oh! I mean, okay. I guess I'll hop in here then. I actually forgot about the two blue rifts, but I didn't actually check where the locations were. Oh yeah, there's a mod here that I want to talk about. It replaces certain thumbnails with Bokid. So I'll pause and check that out in just a second. So I haven't actually had a chance to talk about this, even though I have actually had it installed for a while. Mainly because I haven't actually played as Bokid until now. So this is actually kind of a perfect time to showcase this mod along with by Super Inklink. Ever tired of seeing Hat Kid as the playable character on every title card, even when you're clearly playing as someone else, or Bokid only getting the little featuring me add-on? Well, I've implemented a system for all playables to be able to get their own awesome title cards. This mod, by default, comes with 36 title variations for Bokid, plus featuring me's for Hat Kid while in co-op. So when you're playing co-op, you'll have the little icon with Hat Kid instead of Bokid. So it kind of flips it around. So, following the design, as you can see here, for the golden tickets of Mafia Town, pretty nifty. Whenever you play it as Bokid, wherever in co-op, a Bokid file, or via the player swapper, a variation can be applied to a title card featuring her, as we just saw. All Bokid title cards are created by Bumbleberry B on Tumblr. Go support their wonderful art. Special thanks for JDWMGB for helping with the upscaling of some title cards as well, and Shiny Adu for helping with featuring me sticker implementation. In addition, the mod contains cross-mod support and other playables to add their own title cards when you play as them. So if anyone has any playable mods to play as certain characters, maybe we'll take time and just go through all the previous playable characters that we have and see if it loads different title cards. I won't show them all, but if they have unique title cards, that would be pretty interesting. Especially since, you know, Bokid's part of the main game, it should only make sense that she should have her own title cards. But yeah, that means if someone makes their playables, they can have the files to have their own title cards, and this mod will detect them and apply them accordingly. So it's kind of future-proofed in a way, which is very nice. You're also able to replace the featuring me icons and text if you want. If you're a modder looking to do so, check out the data sender class within this mod's folder. But yeah, so now I've talked about that, we'll have to explore and check out some other characters at a later point. I'm going to take that off for now and go back to my fast hat badge so I can sprint normally. Don't know if there's any collectibles around here, because as I've said before, I kind of like, this room is highly sus. Oh, it's like a castle, I get it. Okay, so I've gone around the castle. This is basically like a dream room, and I'm going through more of the castle. I get it. Also, I like the patterns that you've done with the crystallization on the floor. In fact, I can actually get up here now. If I can stretch that out enough. No, that's too far away. Okay, I just wanted to try. You gotta try, you know. If you don't try, then you cry. There's some fire there. We'll just ignore you. So is there nothing around here? It's just like a linear platforming segment. That's fair enough. Well, since I wasn't actually expecting to go through here, I was going to wear the swimsuit. My god, this is pretty crazy, actually. Oh boy, okay, hang on a minute. I'm going to die here. Hang on. Okay, so the Nakaza, obviously I can't kill, so we just avoid them. We'll just home attack everything else. Get away from me. Alright, you know what? No. Oh my god, really? I like how I tried to swap to the time stop hat while dodging. I get to the time stop hat, I turn it on, but then I land in front of the bird instead of on him, and that killed me as I activated the time stop hat. Well, that was mega unfortunate. I just didn't realise how crazy it was going to be in there, and I didn't realise I didn't need to knock out the Nakaza in order to open the gate. Well, that's enough messing around. Let's actually focus here, shall we? In fact, let's make things a little bit easier for ourselves. Not gonna use any cave story weapons. I think that's cheating. Let's do this properly. Let's get the... Hang on a minute. We're allowed to use these. Use projectile badge plus. Actually, I don't think I'm going to be able to use them because the arcs are going to be a pain. So we'll just go back to this for... No. Just go back to this for GP and I'll just go with the homing attack. Damn it. Need to take care of you. Right, I'm stopping time for a second here. Take out the shockwave dudes. The bully birds are pushing everybody, and that's making things a lot more difficult. Okay, stop time. They were going to hit me there. There's a hop on there. Useful. Nice, I footstalled him that time. That's exactly what I wanted to do last time. Before I died, stupidly. Ah, bollocks. Right, he's dead. He's not dead yet. He's not dead yet. Now he is. So are you! There we go, right. Oh, you cut out my bloody hat, rude. Oh, they're still on me. Can I just climb up here? That'd be cool. No, I'm not getting any height. Can I get them to void out? No, they literally treat edges as invisible walls. I'm climbing up. Screw you. And there's a ceiling. Oh, okay, they stay over there. Thank God for that. Alright, we've got another little... I saw something. I saw that. Don't think I didn't see that. Oh, I hear it. Hey, I found it! Okay, just for general purposes then, let's go explore the other ways. Right, so from the beginning, that right was the correct way, so we're straightforward. Dead end, pretty short. What's left? Go back on yourself. Just dead ends? Yeah, just dead ends. Okay, fair enough. Well, basically just that battle room, which was a little bit messy, but yeah, homing attacking is most certainly the way to go. It's just that those Yakuza don't get knocked over by anything. I thought at least the beam would have pushed them back, but it doesn't really do that. Well, that's another mod token for me. Let's get back into the sandcastle. Oh wait, that was a rift. So I should get a spin. Yeah, I do. And looked like the transition tried to load there properly. Oh yeah, because we've got a... Ooh, hang on, there's a die. I would like the die, but I don't mind Sonic Frontiers music either. There we go. Interdimensional. I'm guessing that's going to be similar to the Dweller dies that we already have, so I'll equip it and have a look. Well, it's slightly different in pattern, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it gets affected by the camera's dithering grid. Here we are, we've got green Dweller and blue Dweller. So we don't actually have a blue one at the moment, but we have this green variant. The paint can is quite different. You can see the previous one I have equipped right now. So is that visually any different? No, it's the same, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm going to get a couple of duplicates with this particular set that I have, but there were a couple of new ones, like the metallic one, so that's pretty cool. Alright, back in the menu. I'm actually going to have a look at... Oh, it was actually the first one, so at least we did them in order. Yeah, it... Oh, peck! I didn't mean to... I didn't mean to click that. I was trying to see what the Polaroid was, but it would have been roughly the same looking. Haha! Alright, we're back in. Let's go this way this time. Not blow up against the wall. Because going straight led to one, but this leads to the back end, as we've seen in the last episode. So we will head down this way, maybe. Actually, does this join up with the other way that I went? No, this is cycling around on itself again. Okay, I thought that had a left turn there. Obviously, if we're bombing to the same one, it will now be... You gotta be kidding me! I found it already! Alright, I'm hopping in. But I think we need a bit of a costume change. Time Rift Islands. Well, there are a lot of islands. Right, a lot of hook shotting to do there. As stated in the costume description, this costume was also developed with Bo Kid in mind, and it actually has a blue tint, probably to match her bow, which, funnily enough, is kind of wrapped around like a little ribbon around this summer hat, which is pretty nice, which was also made with Bo Kid in mind. I mean, most mods are going to be made with both in mind, but most of Hat Kid's stuff is compatible with other people. Not in the case of Bo Kid, because her model is ever so slightly different. Right, well, I'm up here already. That's what we need to do. Yeah, I'm still sticking with the pool noodle because it makes sense, but I wanted to wear the swimsuit for the blue rifts, mostly because, I mean, we're basically swimming through water. I mean, that's what the title card or the thumbnail basically shows as well, so it made sense, but wasn't expecting to bump into both of them before finding the timepiece within the sandcastle. I was going to go for that first, then find these. Yeah, it happened in a reverse order, but at least I'm doing the blue rifts in order. Okay, so I didn't need to do that. Yeah, so I've got to get on the lowest one possible and climb up from there. At least I can do that, and then I can reach this one. So this just seems like a platforming challenge more than anything else. Although, saying that, Time Stop Hat would be very useful coming up. Because these firebirds, don't really want to be dealing with them. I guess Brewing Hat would work as well, but I can basically avoid them. And there we are, that was easy enough. So we have a platforming challenge and a combat challenge. I like how that's split up. Also, I have enough for 4 spins. But I'm going to get another spin right now, I keep remembering. I think I'm going to clear this out again at the end of this episode. I guess that'll be a good way of starting fresh. Is that static or granite? That die down there. I want the die again. Even though I'm not really wearing them. Ah, well, okay. We'll probably get it in a minute. So, the end from Sonic Frontiers. That's... spoilers, the final boss. So obviously I'm only going to play a sample anyway. But, funnily enough, it's for Moustache Girl. Which makes sense, because she's the final boss. Replaces all 3 phases of the final boss music, which makes sense. Now, I'm just going to say right now, not to be spoilers or anything, but just to give you a bit of an idea. What annoyed me with the final boss of Sonic Frontiers is that it's not the same kind of gameplay that you're playing throughout the game, and it also ends with a QTE, which is the only QTE that you don't have a prior use of throughout any point in the game up until that very point, and it swerved me and I had to do basically the final boss 3 times. And this is talking about the base game, not the DLC. So if that answers any of your questions, like, have you played Sonic Frontiers? Yes, I just haven't played much of the DLC. I've dabbled with Amy, that was about it. Right, where's this timepiece? Alright, back we go once again. Let's head around here and not go after them anymore. I mean, obviously, if we bump into them again, they'll be a slightly different colour, but that's not a problem. All I need to do now is get to the end. Now, this is, once again, a good use of space to use up everything that the sandcastle is, because obviously you got the swim pool, which is the end of the party. When you go north of the party, you start at the south and you cut through town. There's nothing to do in town, but putting the 2 time rifts in here makes a lot of sense. So it does use up the map. And it makes sense why the castle is actually empty until you at least unlock them. But at the same time, I wanted to make mention about the Polaroids of... Yeah, this seems like the correct way to go. Wait, am I back at the beginning? No, I'm not. Okay. Is it this way, or is this a dead end? That's a dead end. Okay. Yeah, but I wanted to make mention about, like, the Polaroids. Like, I pause and there's a Polaroid in the corner there. Not with a border, but... You know, there is a screenshot there for it. When I was trying to check the blue Rift Polaroids, it don't help because it's a maze, obviously, but maybe an overhead view. Not like that you're going to use an overhead view. How do I loop back to the start? Or whatever. I'm going to go straight again. But yeah, it's like... Wait, no, hang on a minute. I'm trying to remember which way I went before to get to the back end. Oh, it was this way, wasn't it? I must have missed a turn off. Because I just went straight back to the end, to the beginning. Yeah, wasn't it not through here? No. Hang on, I'm trying to remember where I need to go here. At least I'm back at the beginning, so... Ah, yeah, this way. Didn't go anywhere this way. This is basically the halfway point, because look, all these corridors, which are basically dead ends, I want to go this way. But yeah, I wanted to make mention about the Polaroids. When you look at the Polaroids, the pictures, to find out where the blue rifts are, maybe an overhead view, because it's not like you're going to be able to get an overhead view yourself in order to find them, because that's obviously cheating. And there's also an invisible ceiling, so that prevents you from doing that, because you could just, you know, jump up and down between narrow gaps, like, well, maybe not here, but definitely here. But an overhead view would at least then, when you're exploring, get like a sense of like, okay, there's 3 dead ends in a row, and it's in the middle one, and then you can figure out where it is, for example. Just a thought. Like, it could be updated for that. Right. Is it this way? Because I'm pretty much quite deep into this place. Oh yeah! It was right here! Remember when I reached this area and I was like, oh, I think I've reached a dead end. There's nothing in here at all. That was the end of the level. So, I was right. I did actually reach the end of this maze. I just couldn't remember where to go, and then, you know, it was basically the first way I went in the first place before finding any of the blue rifts, which is kind of funny. But yeah, very good mod. Can we actually escape from up here to... No, we can't. Okay. I was thinking maybe at the end you could go to the top and have a little look around, but I guess, once again, that would be cheating for the blue rifts. But yeah, that combat challenge actually killed me, and I wasn't too sure how I wanted to tackle that, but it was just basically continued double jumping and home attacking. And that platforming challenge, well, time stop helped, but I could have probably used the brewing hat to kill the firebirds, so it makes you think, because those blocks are going to disappear, kind of like the sand blocks from Mario Sunshine, which those blue rifts are basically inspired by the secret special levels, which is also like a nice homage. I could have actually played as Mario. Are there title cards for Mario? Again, I'm going to have to probably do a bonus episode and just do some exploration on that, perhaps. But yeah, thank you, Crim, for these levels. I'm sorry that I had to split this into 2 episodes, as well as a wall being missing on my end. I'm not too sure what that is, and I'm very sorry about that. But it's a very minor issue, because the town is still basically intact. Everything works. The collision is there. There wasn't any glitches as far as I saw. Cooking Cat's delivery works fine with no time limit. It's nice and chill. And, yeah, because you showed me pictures while trying to diagnose the issue on your end, I've got some nice sweet costumes as well. So, it all fits the summer vibe. So that, guys, I'll see you guys next time for whatever we cover next. Probably another challenge mode. What makes this appear? It randomly spawns in, and I'm not too sure. Maybe it's the Silver Gunner mod. But yeah, sometimes that Rickroll image is there, and sometimes it's not. It just randomly spawns in. Because you may have noticed, sometimes it is there, and I haven't acknowledged it. And sometimes it's not there at all, which is why I forget to acknowledge it. Anyway, I thought I'd acknowledge that right now, because I just Rickrolled myself. I, once again, outroed, even though I just said I was going to spin 4 times with this, because I'm terrible. I just like ending the mods on a good note, but I do it to myself. And that's why this is a part 2, but I said I'm doing this, and that looks like the only thing left in here, so I think this is the last thing we're going to be spinning anyway. Obsagit. Channel Surfer. So that is in fact static. Do not adjust your set. I am literally not rendered properly. What is going on? This is so trippy. That's cool, though. That's probably like one of the coolest ones. And the machine is empty, so I've got all the Sonic Frontiers remixes as well. But I've got tokens to spend. Give me a second.
A few minutes later.
Alright, let me spin. There we go. Now we can go for some more spins and use the rest of my tokens like originally planned before I outroed. We have a bunch of new mods in here. A few of them are mod packs. And you can see a couple of them right now. But I'm going to re-roll because we might be going for that, actually. Or we can go with that. Okay, I've got a lot to talk about now. Well, I wasn't intending to do this, but that actually is more fitting than what you start with when you install the mod. Because you may notice this is Paula outfit and not the next outfit. Calling out to you who I've never met. Oh, we get a nice dress for Bokid. It actually works well with this hat. I won't lie to you. You know what? I'm going to have to show these off with a Hackett as well now. But yeah, doesn't look too bad with both Bow Kid, but I'm guessing with Hat Kid, we would actually have blonde hair, which would make a lot more sense. Alright, gotta talk about some stuff now. PKOK, A Fateful Encounter with Earthbound Communities by Sararamosh, version 6.5. I spent a lot of work here. Oh, PK, okay. I know many of you are Undertale fans, and yes, I know, you will tell me that there's already a virtual Sans costume available in the Steam Workshop. Problem is, that's Ness, not Sans. It's Ness's costume, not Sans' hoodie. If you really want to know what I think about the Undertale fandom, just read the costume description. So, talking about the mod itself, what it contains is 5 costumes, 4 of the Chosen 4, Ness, Paula, Jeff, and Boo, and 1 of Porky Minch, the Pig King. Makes sense, he's the only other kid in Earthbound / Mother 2, but he's the villain. Mostly. Ness's costume is available instantly, while all others are available only in the Rift Roulette. You also get 3 Hat Flairs of the Chosen 4, because Pooh doesn't wear anything. I guess you could have had a wig. But yeah, there's 3 hats for the Chosen 4, Ness, Paula, and Jeff. Ness's cap is a flare of the Sprint hat. Paula's dress is a flare of the Ice hat, so we don't have that yet. And Jeff's glasses is a flare of the Time Stop hat, which most glasses seem to be, unless it's Dweller. But he's not really much for the spectral flare, I guess, so it makes more sense for Time Stop, because he's a scientist. All flares except for Ness's cap are only available in the Rift Roulette, so we start with all of Ness's stuff, basically. Speaking of basically, we have bats, and I'm popping the bees with Ness's bat and the home run bat. Batting both from the same game. Each bat is original, and Yakuza Metro variant. Yakuza Metro variant causes the player to flex with the chosen bat. Both bats are available instantly. And 2 stickers if you own Yakuza Metro, the Mother Series symbol, and PKOK. Each sticker plays Ness's Smash Brothers quotes when used. So let's check them out before we continue, since we've already checked out Paula's dress. So first of all, we have Ness's basic bat. The bat Ness got from his sister. It's probably too cracked. Yakuza Metro Enhanced. So if you have Yakuza Metro installed, you will actually do the pose like you would with the bat. It's just a basic bat, but we already had a bat, but it's not the Yakuza bat because it's a lot longer. If I get out the original, as you can see, it's actually got a different design and different colour. So, you know, it's roughly the same. We also have the Home Run Bat, which is from Smash Ultimate, I believe, because it's got the yellow symbol in there, because otherwise it's just a normal design bat, so you want something a little bit more visually striking. But kind of in the wrong costume for this. Here we have Ness's cap, which pressing the left trigger will fail us performing PK Teleport. And we have Ness's outfit down here. You can officially beat Undertale fans with Snickers and call them puppies. I mean, the colours look pretty off considering that it's Bow Kid, so it's using Bow Kid's colours. Also, it looks like we've got drip and we also put on maybe a little bit of weight because these are baggy. I'm guessing this would look a lot better on Hat Kid once again. But yeah, we've got the batter up, but we've also got some emotes. What the heck is this Pac-Man monstrosity? Okay. And PKOK. And I forgot I had the bloody scooter badge on. Get that off. Failed PK teleport. I mean, I'm not failed to PK teleport because you dash in order to, you know, warp, but you're never going to warp, but you're also never going to bonk unless I dash like this and smack my head into something like this. If I didn't have no bonk badge, but I'm not going to be able to teleport. So yeah, it is just a sprint hat flare. First of all, I'm wearing Paula's dress with no hat flare. Now, I will admit, I thought it was because of Bow Kid, but the dress is actually kind of a darkish colour, like it's quite faded. I don't know if I like that. I feel like it should be a little bit brighter than that. Ness's cap, as you'd expect, and now Ness's outfit. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad on Hat Kid, to be fair. Also with the black hair. And again, well, wearing Paula's design with the blonde hair works a lot better than on Bow Kid, honestly. It makes Bow Kid a lot more pudgy. It works a lot better on Hat Kid with her proportions. Anyways, now I finally talked about that mod, because that took a lot longer. Oh, I should have probably went with the remix, because, you know, this is just making things a lot longer than I expected to. We got a couple more roles that we can do. Let's take one of these, shall we? Might as well talk about everything. This is a mod showcase after all. The NB remix of the Battle of Award 42. Jazzy, just as I believe it should be. Super swing. I bet GG Grooves is loving this. Look at him, he's wiggling his feet. NB stands for Note Block. Note Block Hat in Time Remixes by the Lonely Puppeteer, version 1.2.1. Add a total of 5 new remixes to your collection, with all of them created by Note Block. These are the Clock Towers Beneath the Sea, so that's the blue time rifts, the Battle of Award 42, which we just picked up, your contract has expired for Snatcher's boss fight, Bon Voyage for the Arctic Cruise, and Rush Hour for escaping Yakuza Metro. If you like them, go check out more of their stuff. All remixes can be unlocked through the Riff Roulette, however, you first have to get at least one of the timepieces from each respective chapter for the Rift Remix complete one blue time rift to make it appear. Thanks to the nice people at the Hat in Time Discord server who were able to answer some of my questions. Note, replace the music trees of Subcon with the Metro with recreations of them. For Subcon to make the Snatcher remix not pitch or restart after the blue potion cutscene, plus no restart for the orchestral remix. For the Metro to add in a low-key version for a better experience. I copied them for the most part. If there are still any problems, let me know. One more roll, and while I'm rolling this, I would also like to make mention I have actually added a few mods that add something to the badge seller's shop, so I will actually be spending some ponds, which would be very nice, but that's if we ever bump into him again, so that will make for something exciting. Right, so let's see what we're going to get now. Well, you know what, we'll take Jeff, why not? We've already got 3 of the 4 already, we might as well take you. If only there were hotels to fix items in. With its bottle rockets. Oh my god, we're suave. We're suave, look at this. We've got some drip going on here. The hat, this hat works so well with everything as well. Can we just mention, the hat from Decoration Dash works so well with everything. In fact, we need to go dapper. Let's get the completionist kid's hat back on. There we go! Look at that. Oh, well, I didn't mean to change that, but that actually kind of works out too because of the, you know, the weapons side of things with Jeff, but yeah. Oi, matey, you're messing with me? I'll give you the old 1-2, right here. See? It works so well, I'm not even going to lie to you. But I think we'll leave that there, because that went on a lot longer than expected. I didn't expect to have to add stuff to the Riff Roulette. I forgot that I needed to spend tokens, but I'm glad I did. Because, you know, this is a mod showcase, I'm showing off stuff, and we have more stuff to eventually spend our ever-growing amount of tokens that we're going to be earning from mod timepieces, as well as stuff inside levels. So now, I will probably end. I'll see you guys next time for whatever we cover next. See you guys then.
Yeehaw!